We'll try to run it with the option. Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up 4th down and 1. Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Caught in the backfield. It's Stewart. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
Oh, man, this one is going to sting. I mean, you can see that this head coach and offensive coordinator, they have faith in the quarterback and the offense to deliver, and you like that. But now, their own defense is going to have to bail them out a bit here.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. They run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Here's the 2nd down play. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. He'll try a pass here. Goes to the sideline, steps out after a short gain.
We're in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Caught by the receiver. Finding space at the 20. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Pass caught. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. They just have to be smart.
All right, 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
Boy, Chris, I thought when he took off on his scramble, I thought he had a chance to maybe get it to the end zone. But the defense does a nice job. Yeah, they gave up a couple yards, but they kept him out of the end zone.
Ball sits at the 2-yard line for 3rd and goal. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
A little bit surprised here, Chris. I thought they might put the ball in the air here on 3rd and goal, but instead they run the football, keep it on the ground, and they get the touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Looking to pass. It's Fowler. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And a nice first down game there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. They'll hand it off. You'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. Canes will crank up the tempo.
Boy, this back is running very well today and living up to so many great backs that they've had over the years at Miami. Edgerrin James and Frank Gore and Willis McGahee and Clinton Portis. All those guys won a lot of games and ran the ball.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
They go backwards on first down, so it's 2nd and long from the 19. And he drops back in the gun. Fires it down the right side. Oh, the pass is picked off. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Breaks into the open. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
That's an important first down on that running play. Defensive coordinator looking to bring some pressure. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He escapes the pocket. He lets it go on the move. He makes the grab. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. They've flipped into the field, ready now for the second period. So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. On the ground, it's Hicks. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, tied.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
With the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Miami offense is back on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. And the Canes come to the line to run the hurry up.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Oh, what a grab! The senior makes an excellent catch there and is brought down.
Boy, nice throw and a great catch here by this Miami Hurricane wide receiver. And for our younger audience out there who might be watching this game, I got to tell you, you may not remember this, but Miami set the tone for wide receiver play for decades, and they're working their way to get back to that now.
The pass rush closing in. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. They're going to have to make some adjustments there, maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Back to throw. It's Fowler. Looking deep downfield to the left. Makes the catch. Can he get in? They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
And here's that wrinkle. The Wildcat formation motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami.
As a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
Make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
How about the defense on this play right here? Chris, they go with a draw play to try to take an advantage of an aggressive defense that's pinning their ears to get upfield. But instead, it was almost like the defense was expecting the run. They're not surprised at all. They make a great play.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Caught over the middle. It's Hart. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
That completion sets up a 3rd down play. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35.
How about that? Receiver had nobody around him. That's frankly embarrassing for this defense when you let someone deep downfield go completely uncovered.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He's looking to scramble. That was a nice juke, but not much room to run. He's brought down for a short gain.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
2nd down after that previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Caught quickly. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on 1st downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
1st down, looking to throw the football. The receiver grabs it, and he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker. Alabama has now moved into the red zone. He keeps it on the design run. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking downfield, it's Fowler. A little bit too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Looking for a receiver. Caught for the completion. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the 1st down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this 1st down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the 1st.
Here's the target, and it's complete. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
Wideout's now clustered. Back to throw again. Looking for the wideout, but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost him.
He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And it's taken at the 25. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On first down, it's play action. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got it in the open. Finally brought down to the 13-yard line. An enormous gain puts him in great scoring position.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he can be a monster today.
Makes the grab, a chance to score. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rep.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Bama.
Chris, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not 1, not 2, but 3 rushing touchdowns in one game? What a day.
Automatic on the PAT. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. To the air, it's Fowler. He finds that big tight end for a short pass. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Second down after that completion.
42 Spider. Terrier. Tuna.
Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Bringing pressure. Contact as he threw it. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And they get him down what will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. The back out onto the field. They need to get things going here in the third quarter, already trailing by a couple possessions. Dropping back, it's Fowler. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Pass complete. It's second down now. He's looking to throw. It's an out route. The catch made. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. First down and 10 now. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Moves out of the pocket. Catch made on the left side. Gets into space at the 50. And just like that, in one play, they've moved into scoring position at the 23.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
The Canes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. From the gun, he looks for an open man. On the move now. Oh, he escaped one tackler, couldn't escape the rest. They've got him for a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Receiver makes the catch. He's swarmed by the defense. The Hurricanes come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Looking to scramble. Pass ball is incomplete, but there's a flag. Will it keep the drive alive? And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Still down by double digits in the third quarter. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Dropping back. It's Fowler. Pass caught. Can he get in? Touchdown, Canes, as they come roaring back now.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Hart. Makes the defender miss. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Now it's second down here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He escapes the pocket. Grab behind the line. It's Hart. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Boy, the defense brought the blitz, but the quarterback not only recognizes it, but knows where to go with the football. Finds the back out of the backfield and picks up a first down.
First down here for this offense. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. The running back has been busy today, but not much to show for it. The defense all over him again.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
He dumps it off to the tight end. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
Looking for a gap. It's Hicks. They continue to feed the running back, but he has had nowhere to go today. They've been getting owned at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So the offense faces 3rd and short from the +26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. They're going to run the option. Stopped on 3rd for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. The attempt will be from 42 yards out. Makes it look easy. And that will extend their lead even further. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. To throw, it's Fowler. Catch made on the out route. He bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. Big guys up front, lined up. It's 1st down. Oh, it's a double pass. Pressure is coming. And it's incomplete. What is the final play of this period? And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And this time it's complete. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. The Hurricanes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Moves out of the pocket. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. And they'll just throw it away now. Couldn't make anything happen, and that's now going to bring up 4th down.
Oh, the quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same page. But the good news is it's 4th down and short. And trailing in this game, you've got to convert here to keep your hopes alive.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. The Canes pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a 1-possession game.
Looks to the left for a quick throw. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. They'll change the pre-snap look now. On the move now. Deep throw across his body to the left. The The pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
The pocket breaking down.
Well, finally, there it is. I mean, we've been talking all game about this guy and his speed, and it's about time his best run of the game. And as we head down the stretch, he's going to have to keep that in mind, that when everyone's covered, take off and use his legs and make big plays like this.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Looking to throw. It's Fowler. Stays on his feet. Going to try to use his legs here. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. 3rd and short now on the 10th play of this drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking to scramble. On the run here, lets it go. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Boy, 3rd down and short. They decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at 4th and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
They'll try the option play here. That's a solid gain there. He keeps it and picks up the first down himself. And the Canes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. He escapes the pocket. And that's just thrown away. A pretty obvious intentional grounding call. Yeah, here's the marker. Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. To dart to the left side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. On the drive that will not end, it is a long way to go on 3rd down here. Back to pass. It's Fowler. Going for his running back. Looks left and finds his target there. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. After the miss, they're still down by 10.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Last possession produced a field goal. Let's see what they can come up with this time. He's got room to run. Breaks into the clear. Past the 20. Touchdown, Alabama. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
Wait, Chris, 1, 2, 3. This is his 4th rushing touchdown in this game alone. This guy has a chance to not only be player of the game, maybe player of the week in the whole sport.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. offense on the field to take over. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Moves out of the pocket. Incomplete. Tried to find the receiver there. Just missed him.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Oh, they trap him for a sack. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Quick throw over the middle. The pass is intercepted. Oh, he's bringing it back. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. A big defensive score.
Well, it's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for them here. They get the interception, and what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
38, Miami, 14.
And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. To throw, it's Fowler. Quick throw to the left side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
They'll run it from the gun. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Tackle made after a solid gain. He'll spot the ball at the 34. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Not much on the return there, but the interception gives the football back to the offense at the 47. Play action here on 1st down. On the move now. On the run here. Lets it go. It's intercepted. Threw it across his body. He could go. Touchdown, Hurricanes. A huge defensive score.
Chris, how about the defense coming up with a huge play here? Not only the turnover, but it leads them to a score with a touchdown on this interception. Now they're trying to get back into this game. They may have a shot to make it a lot closer than what we thought.
What if they got cooked up for this 2-point conversion attempt? Back to pass. It's Fowler. And he's got it. The 2-point conversion to make this a 16-point lead. Back within 2 scores.
Chris, when was the last time you saw a game turn on a dime like this? A pick 6, then a 2-point conversion? That's a quick 8-point swing we just watched here.
And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. drive now from the 25. Riding away with the running game. Going absolutely nowhere. It would be a loss of the play. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Off the RPO, caught to the right. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to scramble. It's going to be incomplete, trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open.
Chris, I just don't know about this call. I like the aggressive approach, but at this point, late in the game, playing with the lead, 3rd down and long, maybe you run the ball. You know, work that clock. Continue to think about the big picture. Now you're facing 4th down and long, and I think you got to punt it away and hope the defense can secure a victory.
Looking right, this one caught. Decision to go for it doesn't work out this time.
Chris, what a clean job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Dropping back, it's Fowler. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got it right near the end zone. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Miami.
You know, this touchdown, it actually gives them a chance now that they're down 10. Really critical. You pull out the 2-point play. You got to hit it to make it a 1-possession game.
There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. Hit as he releases it, and the pass falls incomplete.
Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that 2-point conversion.
On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Defense is coming after him. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they did right here.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Moves out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. This time, a completion. Able to convert on 3rd. Sets him up now, 1st down to the 22. And that play should secure an upset. Kirk, this is a team that told us, forget the rankings. We're here to make a strong statement as we get to the stretch run, and they've done that today.
Well, these guys really looked apart today. Stepped up when a lot of people had questions if they could play in this kind of game. The answer is yes. Now they have to handle being that team with expectations. Not every team handles that well, but I'm excited to see how they deal with that.